welcome back to Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic 2 The Sith Lords. I'm Hunter Black Luna, and I've had just about enough of Citadel Station for, a lifetime. Although there is one thing to note before we go.
Oh, greetings. You surprised me. My companion and I are awaiting a ship. Nar Shaddaa, I believe. It was the easiest destination for us to book passage to.
Yeesh.
Yes, if you insist on putting it that way. I would prefer to leave Citadel legally, though that option is currently unavailable to me.
Well, have fun. You can threaten to take him in, but B4D4 will try to go gangster on you. You can't actually fight them though, and that'd be kind of a dick move. Alrighty, there we go. Show me the respect due a general. A Jedi general, even. I wonder why they felt the need for this, instead of just having the doors open on request. I remember there was like a Foot Locker up in this area or something. There was like some reason to justify its existence. Oh, it's impossible. Wait a second. It's probably a bad idea to do this if the thing was marked as impossible. But I am currently equipped with a plasma torch. So fuck your door. Let me the fuck in. Huh. Alright. Nothing in here for me to take? Aw. It's kinda cool that the devs anticipated you getting through the door even though it's marked as impossible. Though I often forget I have this marvelous little plasma torch. I really shouldn't. Oh. When I move the view around when I'm running. Nope. Words are failing to help me describe how much I am ready to leave the Citadel. This place is not my favorite store.
Citadel Station, this is Admiral Carth Onasi of the Republic Cruiser Sojourn.
Really?
Admiral Onasi? This is Lieutenant Gren, TSF. We've been expecting you.
Gren, it's nice to know that TSF hasn't gone to shambles in my absence.
And how about you? An Admiral. You might change your tune after you see what the situation is like down here, Carth. I've got some bad news for you.
Well, it can't be that bad, Gren. I think Telos has already been through the worst.
The one you came all the way out here to pick up, well, he managed to escape the station. We're not exactly sure how it happened.
Well, that's unfortunate, but luckily it still fits our plan.
You guys are so
My hearing is
incompetent.
right.
I'll tell you more when I arrive, but the Republic has decided not to detain the Exile and adopt a wait-and-see approach.
The Exile? Then
Like I said, we'll talk more when I arrive.
looks like we will. I'm uploading the approach vector to you now. See you soon, Admiral.
Seriously, you TSF guys suck. You guys missed a cutscene. Guess what happened?
Good to have you back, General. Easy now. You survived one spectacular crash. Lucky I was here to pull you and your friends out of that shuttle, or you'd be more than a little crispy. But it's only fair. I owe you more than one, General.
Have we met?
You must be in shock from the crash. Have to expect some long-term memory loss from that. Too bad he's not a droid, huh? We can't all be that lucky. I'll humor you, General. I was one of the Iridonian Mechanic Corps that was at Malachor. Bayadur. I can see how you'd forget me, being that I was the only one.
I thought you were a Sabric.
I'll agree to that. less said the better. We all went through some tough times after Malachor, and maybe we all did a little forgetting. Guess that's one thing we've got better than droids. They can't forget anything. But then you give them a memory wipe and they forget for good. They'll be fine. The pilot's more or less unharmed, and the old lady, well, she's tougher than she looks. You know, I never thought I'd see you again, General. Galaxy's a big place, and this is the last place I thought I'd bump into you. So I have to ask, just what are you doing here?
Looking for my ship.
Got some news for you, General. That shuttle of yours is done for. Scrap.
Oh.
Well, this is familiar. Feels like my last time on Telos.
Crashed the shuttle that time, too?
Nope, Pazak.
Oh.
That was not the most pleasant landing I've endured. Next time we should perhaps seek out a more reputable pilot.
You're welcome, Kreia. You know, if I weren't such a crack pilot, we could have hit the shield wall or one of those rock faces.
Yes, our current situation is a vast improvement.
We're alive.
Beats me. No one's supposed to be here but a Zerka research team. I can't say they'd be happy to see us, but shooting us down? I can't imagine Zerka having us shot down by a bunch of scientists either. You know, I caught a glimpse of what looked like an AD tower when we flew over the compound. Maybe they're doing something they shouldn't be. I've seen pirate bases with the same sort of setup.
I can help you find it. I have access to the SHIELD network. I came hoping to repair whatever damage your shuttle took, but not even I can fix that wreck. We'll have to get back to the compound. It's the old Ithorian research station, turned into a salvage team staging area. It won't be an easy hike.
Great.
First, there's a mercenary pursuit team looking for me. If Zerka secure the compound, there could be a lot of them out there. Second, there's all the Canucks. The vicious wide-jaw predators the Ithorians imported from Duxon. They were meant to keep the herbivore population in check. Right, the Canucks ate them all. Now they'll eat anything they can catch, including us. Without the Ithorians to maintain the accelerated ecosystem's balance, everything here is falling apart. Zerka's killing the Restoration Project piecemeal. That's the plan.
Fucking Zerka. Wow, we were really close to hitting that shield wall. Alright, Beodur has joined the party. Anton, I think you're on the bench for the moment. Kreia is just really, really useful to have.
What's going on?
Okay, Beodur. You are a tech specialist. What kind of weapons would a tech specialist have? Let's see. Any skills that I don't have? No. Intelligence always works for skill stuff. Of course, as I mentioned, the general has that covered, but hey, give you some stealth, I suppose. Alright, he can work blasters as well as swords. I'm probably just gonna have him rocking the sword because, that's better. Might give him a blaster, I don't know. Do you have any combat feats? He has sword feats, which implies he should be using a sword. Screw it. And I am of the firm opinion that 2-weapon fighting is simply better. So that's where we're going to advance. At least, especially in KOTOR 1, it was pretty, you know, mathematical that having the 2 weapons is better than even having dueling in 1 weapon. Alright. 1 to 10, 1 plus 3 versus droid. Bonus damage, 2 to 4 physical. This actually seems like it's a better... Let's see, the double-bladed sword. He's already got pretty decent bonuses on that, so I'm probably just going to give him it. Or... No, I tell you what, have the actual 2 swords. You can't have a sword and a gun together, which is kind of a shame. And just have a blaster rifle on you. Nothing but clothing. Oh, I forgot to put my armband back on. It'll help me have the constitution. I don't even need the spacer sensor. Well, I'll give him +1 defense, and that's about all I can do. His defense is abysmal, even by my standards. Mining shield. I think I'd rather have the armband, because then I have an uneven amount of constitution. I really should invest a point in that when I can. Also, probably a good place to save. I remember this planet in particular being a bitch to do. So let's just make sure we've saved, and then I don't know, let's start killing stuff. Alright, battle meditation is a badass ability.
Take him down.
Goddamn right, take him down. Companions in this one seem a little more aggressive. Lovely work. I will admit, the visuals on Telos itself are much better than the Citadel Station, which I kind of thought was... I'm not going to say bad, I'm just going to say that I don't know. Demolition.
The mercenaries have at least 2 hidden caches like this. We should keep our eyes open.
Alright. Well, that was just like wreckage from our crash or some shit. Oh wow, that did it? Hell yeah. Now I definitely want to recover all these mines myself. They're good for experience and good for selling later. There's no doubt about that. I love leveling up. Those mercenaries will be getting it soon. Yeesh, the restoration zone is... The planet probably looks like a checkerboard. Okay, yeah, the birds on Dantooine on the first game looked better. But that's such a minor quibble. Energy shield credits, power pulsar. Oh, and Beodur has this little remote that follows him around and annoys enemies.
Mercenaries, right where we need to go. That sentry droid probably spotted us already. They were probably looking for me when they saw your shuttle go down.
Great. So they just figured, hey, let's kill those people. I'm just gonna level up. Persuade every day, even though I have the Force. Awareness to 8. Yeah. Treat injury to 3. There we go. So many skills, so little points. Dominate Mind will be helpful in some circumstances. I think I'm gonna go with Stasis so I finally have an offensive force power. Okay, Revitalize. Level 9. This brings the single closest fallen ally back to consciousness. Okay, I have to get that. Because that's just crazy. A revive ability? Lead with a plasma followed by regular business. The AI in this game is much more aggressive. I'm not sure I approve of that. always seem to work pretty well. Yep. Nice. Took him down. Force pike. Force jump. Land speeders appear to be code-locked. That's a shame. Would have been cool to have a vehicle section.
Another sentry droid. The mercenaries must be using them to locate us. There's probably another patrol nearby.
Looks like. Here, have the other plasma grenade. You might as well. Wow. I guess that sentry droid is pretty stupid. Instead of reporting back, it decided to fight us. Quick, General, right through those fucking lines. Like they don't actually do that much. We should be fine. We just use combined arms to just swarm the enemies. Because the AI in this game is not advanced enough to recognize that, hey, minefield, I guess I better wait instead of just going for it. Miss. There we go. I love the shield wall in the distance. It's a very iconic image. It's probably one of the things that people remember best about the Sith Lords is the big old shield wall cutting through like the beautiful areas and separating them from like even the air. Look at that. How do they do that? I already know the answer to that, of course. With science, of course. Man, my rolls are pretty bad. When I go for flurry at least, which I suppose makes sense.
I always feel a sense of calm when I walk the surface of Telos. The Ithorians are truly amazing in their work.
The force is strong here. Whether Chodo and his herd has anything to do with that is another matter. Can you feel anything?
A whisper?
That is good. As a breeze may swiftly turn to a gale, you are slowly beginning to be reopened to the force.
Quiet. There's a large mercenary patrol up ahead. If we move carefully along the perimeter, we may be able to get by without their spotting us. We could cross along the shore, or head along the cliffs to the south.
Yeah.
Bold. Alright. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm not too terrified of these guys. Wow, that thing is ugly and it looks really weird. And thus it deserves to, of course, die. Die. You will die. Takes the remains a couple seconds to spawn in. 31 credits on this random jackass's body. Yeesh. Yeah, we could sneak around these guys, and it wouldn't really be that hard. I remember as a kid, I tried to avoid engagement with them, even though, you know, we can kill them. Okay, there's an Ithorian here, and it's very obvious what happened. Credits, is that all? Alright, let's do this. I'm just going in. Just gonna go for it. Oh goodness. Oh, the leader pisses me off. Luckily, since we're all using swords, that shield is actually... Oh, it was a melee shield. Traditionally shielded enemies are just not much of a trouble for us. We're having trouble hitting the fracker though, that's a
This won't take long.
source of mild concern, I suppose. Not that, General. Kill that instead. There we go. The AI in this game, though, tends to get drawn, and I mean it tends to get drawn really badly. It will go out of its way to engage targets that weren't engaging us, which many times sabotages your efforts to try to take a group a bit at a time, or, you know, whatever tactics might be in play. Your group just... they aggro like, in the last game it wasn't like this. Which I guess contributes to my theory that the AI is actually worse in this game than in KOTOR 1. And it's a bunch of subtle things that lead me to that conclusion. And I'm probably ragging on this game too much, but I gotta evaluate it how I see it, really. Let's kill these guys, too. Krea's booking it, yeesh.
Focus.
That was some good damage. That's what dual wielding brings you. Sienna Strength Enhancer, I remember that. Awesome. That'll improve my blade work. That guy, great. Shuttle crash site is that way. So what's over here? Huh? Oh, there's the other cache. I don't think I've found this place before because I've never bothered. Let's go check out the second cache then. Recovering mines is harder, but it does give you more reward.
The mercenaries have at least 2 hidden caches like this. We should keep our eyes open.
Thanks, Bowder. Now that's interesting. A life support pack. That's some serious hardware we just liberated from the enemy. Sith War Sword 5 to 21. Attack modifier +1. Not getting better than that, really. Why do I always play this when I'm tired? It's not exactly conducive to your best LPing when you're tired. Whatever. Everybody's dead. Time to move on. Oh, well, those guys aren't dead yet. Minor oversight.
Take them down.
I'm spacing out a little bit. I guess that's how you know you're tired, right? I don't think I'm at the passing out phase yet, but I might be. That'll make disarming these mines interesting, certainly. I tell you what. I'm going for solo mode. I want you guys to hold your position.
Minefield ahead. We can pick our way through, or take the time to disarm some and clear a path.
I'm gonna disable some. Hopefully without provoking the heavy defense turrets into action. Although I kinda think they're gonna start shooting at me. Oh? Yep. And when you're in combat, your rolls for these skill checks get significantly worse. Okay, I'm gonna turn solo mode off. I've given the AI a chance to not blow up mines. These fucking defense turrets hurt like a son of a bitch. Ah. Wow, Kreia. Old and wise, huh? I'm actually impressed. You managed to hit almost every mine on the field, guys. That must not have been an easy task while in the rigors of combat. Of course, they're not really damaged from it, so I don't know why I'm ragging on them. Apparently, running through the mines is preferable if it gets you shot a little less than just waiting. Sentry ahead. Oh, I should probably heal myself too. Might as well use these med packs. They are quickly losing a lot of their usefulness. Okay, this. Let's do it. Ooh. Man, when a robot's killed by a sword, then you know things are weird. Hi, Twi'lek.
Doninachiwa, Kota Wins, Porka no Shawatama. No Sokopaput, Brantabanin Sucho.
Once again, it looks like it's time to run through them. I keep forgetting I have stun droid. I also keep forgetting the general likes to do that.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, so it does work. Not that it matters terribly. Alright, war droids first. Ooh, horror. Man, Cray, you have some nice abilities, I gotta say. And down she goes. Zason Shine Nishid armor. I remember that being pretty badass. Oh, I forgot this game takes like 3 seconds to recognize when I'm not in combat. And Beodur is specifically enumerated as not being able to equip these things. That's splendid. Does not restrict the use of force powers. Gotta admit, that's good stuff. I don't know about how it looks. I mean, I really don't know. What's Kreia wearing? Miner's uniform? Yeah. And it provides some regeneration. I don't know, on pure aesthetics, I'm gonna reject the armor. Yeah, I choose the Padawan robe purely out of principle on the matter. Why can't I take her armor? Because the game says I can't. That's a trick question. Okay, final encounter of the area.
Yes?
Let's get healed up first.
I hear you.
Great, how many force points do you have? 124? I have 108.
I hear you.
You know, it doesn't really seem like I'm deficient. You have almost as many HP as I do, too. Maybe the differences are just more subtle across the board. I remember this in particular being a bitch.
There's the landing pad. There should be a computer terminal I can access from there. Looks like we're gonna have to find our way there, though. Look sharp.
What do we have here? The Jedi. Saves us the trouble of looking for you. Corin Falk did say you were dangerous. Maybe he does know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he was right.
We'll see. You may have caught a few of my boys off guard, but let's see how you fight now, Jedi. Attack!
Great. Okay, let's go for the commander. Kreia, I want you to go for his fucking balls. There's this. Then do this. Then do this. Then do that.
What is it?
Oh, do a whole bunch of things. Of course he resists everything. Oh, he didn't resist that. Wow. See, the commander goes down, but the problem is we're being fired on from each direction, and I believe the dumbass AI will let itself get pulled like all the way across the goddamn base or some shit. Yes, yes it will. God damn it, these guys aren't even engaging us.
They come down.
Okay, you know what, Bowder?
What's going on?
We are not going to engage. Nobody is going to engage these guys.
Hear you.
Oh my god, Bowder, no.
What's going on?
We are not going to engage. Look at this. Okay, AI in the first one never did this. If anything, they were a little slow to follow your lead, but now I recognize there are far worse things than AI that's a little slow. I guess all I can do is keep everybody healthy. God, that horror ability is so nice. All the good dark side abilities that Kreia can use because she doesn't give a shit about such puny concepts as morality. Kreia's taking some heavy heat.
Yeah, this over with.
Have a med pack, Kreia. There we go. Let's do it, homeboy. Especially now that I got my boys here for support. Yeah, there you go. Level up. Well, Kreia's an unarmed specialist. I guess she is an unarmed specialist. Oh. Oh. That was bad. Okay, Force Lightning. Shock is already frackin' OP'd. Why not have the second level of the OP'd power? It's useful enough to me. If she was the main character, I'd be getting her force speed, but I already got that. What the hell? So this cylinder just... There we go. Do not deny me my advanced med packs. God knows I'm gonna need them apparently. Well, at least there's one group of enemies we don't get pulled into fighting. Oh, there's a couple.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Not really misclicks. Also, there's this terminal we need to use.
Hopefully I'll be able to access the shield network from this console. Good, it's functional, and my passcodes still work. Now let's find your ship. The TSF probably thinks the ship was put down in the wastes, but they don't know the planet as well as I do. Telos' atmosphere has been turned into acidic vapor. Landing a ship in the wastes would be like sealing it in a hangar full of hungry Minox. So that means there's probably an unsanctioned landing site somewhere on the planet, still shielded, but not a restoration zone or other listed facility. That's why I need access to the shield network. Here, a small anomaly in the shield network's power grid. I'm not surprised the TSF didn't spot this.
They do kind of suck, too.
More like an error or random flux than anything suspicious.
Interesting.
It looks like power is being drawn to generate a shield over a small area in the polar region, but nothing should be down there. Orbital cameras show nothing, just an empty mesa.
We should investigate this. I feel this is the best bet of finding the Ebon Hawk.
I agree.
That's a little tougher. According to the computer, a shuttle is currently docked inside the research facility. At least there was at last report, though that was months ago.
Great.
I don't, but that's not going to stop me. I'm getting back to Citadel if I have to build a new ship myself. There's one other small problem. Recently, Zerka teams that were sent into the military facility have not been coming out. But it's not as though we have any choice.
Great. There's this particular area coming up in one of the underground areas that was sealed off, and in the regular game, it's just, there's nothing there. Since this is the restored content mod, however, we may get something a little more interesting. I totally see you guys. Oh, can't jump down. That's fine. Enemies over there? Don't care. These guys are the guys that die. Nice. Better. Alright. You didn't just automatically run over them. That's nice. I don't believe there's anything back here. Yeah, nothing. Well, let's do it. Might as well just run in with conventional attacks. I do like that it auto-attacks sometimes. Sometimes the auto-attack is useful. Like when I just want the general to acquire a new target and I don't care when. Sometimes it's hurtful. It all depends.
Get this over with.
I'm amazed the plasma torch isn't one of the best weapons in the game, by the way. If it can literally cut through any material, you'd think that would include, you know, people. I remember the music in KOTOR was a little too bombastic when it came to battles, but that's an okay problem to have. Level up. Congratulations, Bader. I feel weird, and I'm having a hard time describing what is weird to me about this. Maybe it's literally that I've played this game so much that it's just casual to me. In fact, that's probably it, but it's just... it's weird. Anyway, into the depths we go. The old military base. Huh. Level up again? Seems like I'm getting these a lot. That's another one of those things that I'm perfectly okay with. Treat injury. I could swear this is linked to healing. Maybe in this game it is. Maybe it's not. Either way, more health from med packs is good too. There's no doubt. Using a force power requires force points. Really? Alright, I have the Chicho lightsaber form, but no lightsaber yet. Great. Thanks, game. I really need to keep being reminded of that. I'm tempted to take force lightning for myself. Force deflection is useful too, but I think I'm just gonna go with stasis on this. It's a solid power, and stasis field proved to be very, very effective in KOTOR 1. That happens. Cure does not remove the negative status effects. Heal does. You just have to kind of wait it out.
This arm of mine isn't just for show, General. Stand back. The Zerka mercenaries were a little surprised when I broke my way out of my holding cell. The shields there were even weaker than these. After you.
He can just bust through whenever he feels like it. Determination initiated, plus against many opponents. And there's not really a negative aspect to it. Our lightsaber forms have been augmented. Remember there's some way to speedrun through this, or like stealth through that, get to the console and then turn off the turrets or some shit, but man, if I could care less, then I would be shocked. And these guys promptly run through the poison. Oh no, seriously. I'm gonna keep ragging on the AI for this. This is basic. If there's deadly poison gas traps that you've already encountered, then you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna be goddamn careful. That looks ugly. Oh, that console probably has the means to deactivate local turrets. Hopefully that does something. And download. Activate, deactivate. Derp derp. Hopefully that does something. And the local area map. We're here. Workbench and lab station, hangar, control room. That's to the military base sublevel. That's what was sealed off, and which I believe will be restored. You know, now's a pretty decent place to leave it off for now. Thanks for watching my Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. TSL for short. I'm Hunter Black Luna. See you guys next time.